Hi everyone, welcome back to All Bums. I'm Josh, and this is whoa.
I'm your typical guy. Who's this guy?
Who the fuck?
Oh, what? What if you're Isaac and then you confuse...
Yes, yeah, I'm joined by my co-host Isaac.
Yeah.
And, whoa. Okay, yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to All Bums. I'm Josh, and I'm joined by my co-host
Isaac Gatto, as always.
yeah, and with who the fuck is this?
Dude, it's me, Isaac.
But who am I?
Put those on and find out.
Riley.
It's our good friend Riley. Okay, yeah.
That was perfect.
This week we're reviewing Cave World by Viagra Boys. Yeah.
Man, there's little kids growing up with animal hair.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Viagra Boys before this album came out? Like,
Oh no.
Yeah, so what's your
I didn't
experience
know
with Viagra
Viagra
Boys?
Boys existed until this morning.
Okay, yeah.
When I downloaded the album and listened to it on the way here.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're kind of an expert on this album.
I would say I'm their biggest fan.
yeah. Had you heard of Viagra Boys before this album?
Yeah,
or?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
The earlier album, it's got like the guy in red with he's like all weird. Is it like something worm? There's something worm.
I have no idea. I know nothing about this band. Yeah,
Something,
yeah.
but I
Okay.
heard the earlier stuff and I was like,
Oh, really?
okay.
You'd listen to that? Okay,
Yeah,
right, yeah.
yeah.
And you weren't hot on it or whatever.
Wasn't hot on it.
Okay,
You weren't
yeah.
hot on the Worm album.
Wasn't hot on the worm.
It's a cold worm.
It was a cold worm.
Okay, yeah,
It was
yeah.
a very cold worm. My
Yeah,
worm
yeah.
was cold.
All right, and then yeah, this album came out, Cave World, and yeah, these guys are pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny band.
Yeah, no, genuinely.
Yeah.
The atmosphere of the album was really fun and light, which I was genuinely
Yeah.
surprised by.
They
As
don't
much
take-
as it's like Viagra Boys.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was gonna say. Okay,
Yeah.
so these guys are funny, genuinely,
Yeah.
but they called themselves Viagra Boys. I was
Yeah.
like, that's lighthearted, but surely if you're gonna do a funny band name,
Yeah.
you could do funnier than Viagra Boys. It's not that.
You don't
funny.
like Viagra Boys?
No, that's not funny to me. Like, is Viagra funny? Like any other word, just
but-
cum
no,
boys
no, no,
or
no.
anything.
Well, no, but-
that would be so much funnier.
Boys is better.
Boys needing Viagra is funny. Viagra by
Why?
itself is
I don't know what it is.
you know,
Just
they're
like-
like, oh no, because typically it's like, you know,
Boys
and he's like,
need-
ugh,
I guess so.
I can't get up. And then if you see like some fucking jack dude and you're just like, yeah, pop me your fucking Viagra, I'm like,
I can't get hard anymore. I guess that's kind of funny, but like,
I
like,
agree, it doesn't go much further.
I was like, there could be funnier band names.
Yeah.
For example,
on.
I've prepared
Oh,
a
I know.
couple. I'll read them to you. I mean, I don't know if you guys will find these funny. This is
fine.
kind of trial by fire. But I was thinking of these last night. Irritated sphincter.
That's
No,
good.
yeah, that's
Okay,
good. That's good.
that's vaguely
We don't
funny.
laugh, but we say
What- what-
That's funny.
That's very funny.
That is humorous.
I feel like, is that not based on like the Ring of Fire?
Oh, maybe.
It's a ring of fire about a bumhole.
No.
Oh, what?
It's a series of
I thought it
volcanoes.
was.
Yeah, no, the ring of fire is the Pacific Rim, right? Like, yeah,
But
it's
isn't
all,
there a joke in there?
but is there
There's
is
gonna
there an
be a
urban
joke in there.
dictionary?
Well, no, I thought it was like a double entendre.
Okay, that
Yeah.
I mean maybe yeah.
Genuinely, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Ring of Fire, Gucci Coochie.
That's really bad.
That's not funny.
But like-
Wait,
No,
is that a band or a rapper?
a band. Well, I guess you could do a rapper. Yeah.
Because if that's a rapper, that's really good.
wait,
if that's a
okay, yeah,
band,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Are
bad.
these real?
no, these are ones I came
Oh.
up. These are just I was
okay,
theorizing.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I was like, I'll listen to Gucci Gucci.
You now you want it to be real. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if these are actually funny.
Yeah.
Spice Girl. It's like Spice Girls, but you've got a lisp.
That one's really good.
Okay.
Spice
yeah.
Girl.
I was thinking, yeah, and
Gary Spice. You'll get
yeah,
Spice.
Gary Spice. Yeah.
Liz Spice.
Liz Spice.
Spice.
Yeah.
Liz Spice.
Pussy Roach instead of cockroach.
That sounds real.
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
know
one
it
sounds
yeah.
real.
I mean,
that-
Papa Roach.
That
is a-
that sounds
yeah.
like hardcore Russian feminist band.
Yeah, a
yeah.
Riot Girl band.
Papa.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I mean, I could see that.
We are Pussy Roach.
Welcome.
I don't know if this one makes sense,
Wunderbar.
but like you know,
It's
like
German.
Yeah.
you know, like
Continue.
impregnate me senpai, like that meme or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess,
Like,
yeah.
But it's like impregnate me's on senpai.
Oh my
That's
god.
that is the worst thing you've ever
Okay,
said.
all right. That's good.
That's
If there was like a crazy Japanese techno artist and he worked with like a French violinist, perfect pairing.
Impregnate me's on senpai.
Yeah,
They're like the most high art, like high society band, but they're called Impregnate Me's on Senpai. Okay, as it turns out, it's hard to make a funny band name. I thought it was
Yeah,
easy,
yeah,
but
yeah.
anyway.
No, I think you did well.
especially just to read it in like plain
Yeah.
text, like that's rough.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I guess the idea is you're in like because they feel. Oh, I mean, I guess what do you guys feel their genre is? Because it felt a bit all
punk.
over the place. Yeah.
It's dancey punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was interesting feeling the almost not house, but just like electronic and bass hits
for sure.
over
Yeah.
the top of the punk guitars. I
Yeah,
really like
yeah, I mean, I guess we should do ratings right off the bat.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. 8.
Oh, no way! Hell yeah. I didn't know you'd like this. I
love
thought you
this
might
fucking
not
album.
like this album.
This album is fucking great.
Dude, this album's sick.
no, I really like
so
it.
good.
This is my favorite album to come out this year so far.
Your favorite?
Yeah, I know you like some other albums a bit more, but like, yeah.
Oh, no, I gave the
Such
other
as you wearing the Father John Misty shirt. But
one.
yeah,
There's new
yeah.
albums on there.
Oh, okay, right, yeah. But yeah, this album is sick. I
Yeah,
love this
yeah,
album.
really,
Yeah,
really good.
that mix of like the lazy sort of not taking itself seriously punk, but then also it's really groovy.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so high momentum. Like every song is so driving. Like yeah,
I found that there were I think 3 songs in the middle.
it's a bit slower.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
felt a bit like a valley.
Yeah, I
but
could see
I appreciated it once we came back up to the
Dude,
hill.
the ending is just so fun.
Yeah.
Like Return to Monk, just like
Yeah.
goes
That
so
song is
hard.
so
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
and not to like get ahead of songs, but it starts with A, I think. It's
Ain't
like,
No Thief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ain't No Thief.
but when
Like
that
the ear rape when it comes in. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
holy
loud.
shit.
It's like, yeah.
And it's such a good juxtaposition to the previous 3
song.
songs because they
Yeah.
felt like
Yeah, the previous song is like the cognitive trade-off hypothesis, where it's
Oh,
like we came down.
That
from
one's
trees.
so good, though.
Yeah, I love that song.
I
Okay,
really liked it, but I
Yeah.
didn't notice that it started. Like, and I guess that's like, I don't know. And again, first time listen, so it's like,
Yeah. I
But
can't believe you remember it so well.
What
Yeah.
was previous to the cognitive hypothesis theory?
I've got the track list.
Yeah, if you got it.
Oh, he's got notes. Holy shit, this guy came.
I got notes up here. I'll do my best.
Creepy
I'll do my
Crawlers
best.
was before.
Oh yeah, okay. So Creepy Crawlers fucking sucks.
Yeah, that one. Exactly.
We agree. So
Oh,
this
this
is
is
great.
gonna be
Yeah.
great,
Okay, I have opinions on that, but we'll get to it.
Okay, yeah. Let's start with Baby Criminal.
Yes.
So the first song, and like the song opens with like a machine gun like drums. It's like
Really
and then
good,
like
yeah.
so fast right off the bat. Yeah.
Really, actually,
And then the saxophone's like.
Yeah.
With some weird filter on it. It sounds
a
muffled.
lot of weird
Okay, yeah,
filters across this whole album.
So
Okay.
many.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, what's the sound of this album? It's like nasty, like
Yeah, it's a bit
rusty,
gritty.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
definitely, yeah,
but
yeah.
it's great.
Dude, the production's so good.
It
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
like
yeah.
electro punk grunge. Like
Yeah.
there's a real dirtiness to it.
Yeah,
It's really nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was hearing people say that this album is similar to like some '80s bands like Devo and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I can
and I've never listened to that.
Really?
But apparently Troglodyte like takes some melodies.
Troglodyte's
from that,
really
like-
good.
I love Troglodyte.
Oh,
but
dude.
yeah.
Troglodyte-
Might be the best one.
I don't want to get ahead of songs. Sorry.
You go.
Was that a sporadic flute that was like, dude, and then a bunch of stuff and like, dude.
Which part?
Oh.
Just
And he goes like, oh,
about like
Oh, you want to use
oh, yeah.
yeah, about like 2/3 of the way through Troglodyte. Someone on a flute that about every 20 beats just chucks in a note, and I fucking loved it.
Okay.
Because every time it came up, I was like, holy shit, a flute! Like you just don't hear that in punk. Like it was.
Oh, they do that weird high pitch shit also later on Return to Monk. There's weird high pitch
Yeah,
shit. Oh,
they
well,
really love playing with pitches.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
And tempos too. The tempos in all these songs, they change so much.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like slower
Yeah,
ones, faster
definitely.
ones, and
Oh,
there's
that's sick.
it never feels like, maybe you would disagree a little bit, but it felt like each track was unique and distinct.
Yeah,
from each
yeah,
other.
for sure.
Like each had an identity.
Well, it is funny between Baby Criminal and Troglodyte. They're both like high momentum kind of tracks. They just put some little interlude. I was like, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but those interludes are just like bleeps and bloops.
No,
like
I-
I don't know if they put any thought into those.
Yeah,
They're just like, let's do
that
some
was-
bleeps
yeah.
and bloops.
three of them too. There's like three.
Yeah.
It seems
It's
a
just
bit
like, it's just like, look, we need something here.
Yeah.
And so let's just put
Yeah,
some bleeps
I'm curious
and
if
bloops
it was about filling out album time
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
something like that.
Because
Yeah.
everything else seems like they trimmed the fat.
It was killer.
But then it was
yeah.
just those 3 that was
Yeah,
like, oh.
yeah, it was a little
For
weird.
sure. One more thing.
Yeah.
On Hellfire, I know it was like a narrative album.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of these songs are stories.
Yes,
Yeah,
I do want to
yeah,
go.
that
to
was
the-
really fun.
Especially
Do you wanna
on.
wait, or-
I guess we'll go ahead, but like cognitive trade-off hypothesis, I was like,
So good.
I was wrong because I like the story of the
Yeah.
song. I like how it's telling this story. I'm like, I was just completely wrong about that. Like, it's sick. It gives you like this narrative or something.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
when are they going to come down from trees?
Yeah.
Oh, why they lose all their hair from their back? Like not actually, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was pulling me along. Like, yeah,
No,
for sure.
100%.
And like, he wants to be a shooter. He's gonna bring his gun to
Didn't
work.
work.
Like, I'm like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
What I was going to say about Devo,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, this band takes inspiration from older 80s, like, dancey type, like, punky bands, but, like, the production is so much better. Like,
Yeah.
I so much
yeah.
prefer listening to this than that old stuff.
no,
Like,
definitely.
I know they didn't have the tools back then, but this album, yeah, it makes it so much better. It makes it sound so much better.
This is so much more lush and
Yeah.
interesting and
Yeah.
and like there's so many little things, kind of like the high pitched stuff that's going on. The layers, I couldn't imagine the
Yeah.
track
Right.
list. There's so many.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Baby Criminal. I mean,
Really, really liked it.
yeah,
Yeah.
this song's sick. I mean, the lyrics on this song are so,
So
good, but he's
Are
like,
you starting microwave
even batteries. Yeah.
Are you still familiar? This is like we're going nerdy for a second.
Yeah, dude.
The Borderlands trailers. Do you remember Ain't No Rest for the Wicked?
Yeah, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah, I got really big, like that kind of vibe from Baby Criminal, and that was really yeah. The kind of it was the cadence of the singer. Like I think if you. And like I don't know, I don't want to put editing work on you, but if you do like even just in your own time, just listen to it. Like I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. Well, little Jenny was the cutest little baby. As soon as that song came on, I was like, oh, like I got that feeling of like this outlaw kind of like you're out in kind of in the West and like it was like
he's rugged, he's like bohemian or whatever. Sure, for sure. This story, if we can talk about this song.
Oh, this song.
Is fucking really interesting.
Yeah.
It's
He
really
even killed
interesting.
a squirrel and turned it into a hat. And that horn that comes in when he goes, hat.
There's one
Nuclear
part.
device.
I
love
the
that
nuclear
bit.
device one because it's like they found him covered in tinfoil. It's like he's trying to make a nuclear device out of tinfoil.
Well, I think he's protecting himself from the radiation. Is the idea? But it's like that's not going to protect you from the radiation. It's like stupid.
Still not going to work.
Yeah.
Like Indiana Jones in the fridge, and he's just like, there's a nuke.
Fucking dude, that scene. Put the whole scene.
It's brilliant.
Play the entire scene.
No, but it's lead lined.
It's a total tangent. But like both the elements on either side of lead aren't poisonous. It's just for some reason lead is. It's not because it's radioactive. It just like binds to shit and fucks up certain molecules in it. I don't know why. Like,
it's natural, bro. It's from the earth. How can it hurt you?
Bro.
The earth, bro.
It's from the earth.
Bro, everything from the earth.
I've just walked.
Dude, when you think about it, everything for earth.
Dude, earth from earth.
No.
Stop. No more earth.
Did you hear that? This is another tangent.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that Norm Macdonald joke? And it's just like
I got a really good joke.
Mars is a lot of planets are named after like gods, old gods, and Earth is named after all that stuff on the ground.
That is good.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah.
Baby Criminal.
Yeah.
Really
I
good.
love the lyrics, yeah.
Really good.
When he's like, oh, what happened to my child? Oh, it's so fucking sad.
Yeah. There's so
to be
many
a little baby.
There are so many points in this album where I laughed.
Yeah, it's really funny.
funny.
And don't you empathize with that lyric? I mean, have you ever looked back at like photos of yourself when you're young and you're like, fuck, this kid's like dead and I'm what's left?
Yeah.
It just bums you out and he's just
Holding
like,
a portrait. You died a long time ago.
Yeah. Used to be a baby, now I'm just a criminal.
Be a baby. The beat is amazing. All of the drums and stuff are amazing. They're like drive. We've already said this. It drives the song. This song just makes you want to like go punch shit.
While laughing.
Yeah. It's so fucking sad.
It's so fucking sad. Just crying and laughing. And then Troglodyte's sick.
Okay. Yeah, really big fan of Troglodyte.
I think it's the best song in the album.
I think it's like fourth. Like
really?
Yeah. I think it's really good.
Am I allowed to pull up the track list?
Yeah.
Sure. No, it's fair. If it wasn't for Return to Monk, then it would be third. Return to Monkey. Can you imagine naming a song like that? Like, how sick is that?
It's cool. Okay.
Why isn't the album called Monk World? It's a monkey-themed album. There's so much monkey on this album.
Well, Troglodyte means a cave-dwelling creature.
Okay, right, yeah.
So maybe
isn't that funny? Like, you evolved too late. You were just a troglodyte. It's like the science on this album isn't very accurate.
No, not at all.
When he's like, we came down from the trees and we lost our short-term memory, and it's like, I'm not sure that's.
Just lose it. Yeah. And like the skinny apes were bullied out of the trees.
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Are you aware of what that's referencing though?
No.
So
do monkeys have better short-term memory?
Yeah. So.
Are you serious?
The chimpanzee test. Yeah.
What?
The famous test. So the idea is there's a screen in front of the chimpanzee. It flashes a pattern of numbers. Yeah. So normally it's a series of like 1 to 9 for like less than a second, like literally about a quarter second. Then squares replace those numbers, and you have to tap them in order. Like chimpanzees,
monkeys are better at it.
Way better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
I had no idea.
Their brains are evolved that as they're swinging through a tree, they grab the branch. They immediately need to assess every single possible situation and figure out what's my next step.
Ah, okay.
Whereas humans, seemingly, the idea was the cognitive hypothesis is we traded short-term memory for long-term thinking.
Okay.
So we're far worse at immediately like perceiving a problem and reacting to it, but way better at like in 3 years I'll have X amount of food saved. Like,
Troglodyte. The song's good.
The song is great.
Love that. Like, you're gonna have to double check if there's not a flute in there. Take all this out, but I love that flute.
Put a big green check mark in front of Hughes.
Bing!
If he's right. And a huge X if he's wrong. And make it this chorus is stuck in my head as soon as I heard the first time, it was stuck in my head.
You
ain't no ape.
You're a troglodyte.
Okay, put that away.
Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah.
It's the only song that I went back to.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is definitely like the hit that you could like play in front of other people, I reckon, more than other ones.
Yeah, I really liked the next track. If we want to.
Which one's the next one? Is
the
it
Punk Rock Loser?
Oh yeah, Punk Rock Loser. Actually, yeah, that's
I
true.
really
This
liked
was
it.
released as a single.
Okay,
That,
yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. That
Yeah.
feels like the not titular, but like the album piece.
Yeah.
Of like
the lead single.
Of what everything's kind of building to.
But it's got no monkey themes.
Yeah,
This is a monkey themed album.
It seems like it's just someone sort of like taking on a personality and being like self-aware but annoying and being a douchebag about it.
No, it stands
no,
out.
I
but, like,
think I think it's poking fun at everyone that thinks they're self.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And like
really
it's
cool.
yeah, that's the best line ever.
Such a good
I ain't
line.
your average penis size.
I really actually something that I really liked about it. It had a very like stoner metally guitar in the middle, stoner metal guitar in the middle, where it just I don't know. It felt like it had this slow pace of like boom, boom, boom. That reminded me a lot of I can't remember what album it was, but the Great Chain of Being by King Gizzard. That whole album has a lot of like.
No, the thrash metal, the stoner metal one. Infest the Rat.
Great
Yeah.
No. Great Chain of...
Oh,
No,
sorry.
that's not
Okay,
Infest
yeah.
the Rest of that.
Never mind.
It goes
But
to
yeah.
Great Chain
Sorry.
of Being.
But that whole album has really good slow guitars, and about halfway through that song, I don't know, I just felt that slow guitar start to hit, and I was like, yeah, like, and it was such a nice change from the previous two songs. Which was so much going on.
Exactly.
It is really good for that.
It was like
yeah.
a slow dun, 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 punk rock loser.
Yeah.
It's just it's so catchy too.
Yeah.
These guys are so good at making up just like
Yes,
catchy choruses.
they're really good.
Like so.
And the vocalist is so good.
Yes.
He can do so many things. So,
Oh yeah, I got a question about a song later on about the vocalist.
Oh, you know these guys are Swedish?
Really?
No,
Yeah.
not
So
at
they're
all.
all Swedish except the lead singer because he sounds so American.
Yeah, I was gonna
and
say,
he's like
that's a
he's like
crazy
singing like a
accent.
cowboy on this song, but you hear sometimes their backup singers sing, and I'm like, that's a fucking Swede. I could pick that from a mile away.
Oh, what songs do they do that? Big Boy.
Yeah. When he's like,
Yeah, sorry. So that's the song. I was gonna say, is that the same vocalist? Because
I think so.
that's a very different
Yeah.
range. Than
he
it's
mixes
like
it up,
really
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, he keeps it. Yeah.
There's one song. Oh, I guess we'll talk about it later. But his singing is awful.
Dude, yes, I think it's really Big Boy when he's like,
Yeah.
like when I was a stupid little kid. Yeah, his voice just fucks up completely. That's so good. I'm so glad you're on board. I guess we'll get to that, but I love that song.
Yeah.
That song's so good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's the song that I most often checked. But are we still going? Like, I loved it
is
the whole
happening?
time,
Yeah.
but it was like, yeah, we're
it's
still in
a
it.
change
Literally,
of pace.
I think the notes I made for like that song was just like, what is this about? Ha 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 ha! Like I'm laughing
Yeah.
so much. It was so like
I guess we
funny.
can't
Like
get up
it's
to
so
it.
funny.
Yeah.
They really love playing with absurdism.
Yes.
And whether
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
on board with the idea or not, they're gonna play with it. Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah, it's like a parody. They're
Yeah,
parodying
yeah.
so many different people.
Yeah. They take shots at
And
all sorts of
themselves a lot of
different
the time, it feels like.
Yes.
They don't take
Yeah,
themselves
the punk
seriously
rock
at all.
loser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
line, I'm really cool.
I'm really
It's like
cool.
the most
Yeah.
ironic thing of all time.
Yeah. Is the next one Creepy Crawls?
It is.
Okay, so this song sucks.
Yep.
I guess it's not supposed to be like a dancey thing, and it's meant to mix it up. But
I
I don't know how
really
you feel
liked
about
it.
it. You did?
I really liked it
Okay.
only because it feels so reminiscent of one of my favorite, not even songs, but albums
Distant.
of last year.
Yeah.
Which was, that's terrible because I can't remember the name of the album, but it had Distant Past in it, and there was another one about.
Yeah, it's Get to Heaven, I think. Is that the Everything one you were
Yeah,
thinking of?
yeah.
I think it's called Get to Heaven.
It's got the dude, and he's like in super
It's hands.
vibrant colors.
Yeah.
So something about that album that I really love is that a lot of the songs feel like stories, and a lot of the songs have that same vocal where it feels like someone's talking rather than singing at the start, and then it kind of builds into its own melody.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah. This
Right.
song does become a bit of a song.
Yeah, and
it
it's like
becomes a musical.
it would not surprise me at all if these guys are massive fans of everything, because this really feels like they're trying to do
wonder.
that version of their sound, and it's like I don't think they got.
I think
there.
these guys took a lot of inspiration from different things. I don't know. Everything didn't hit it to me. Like it
no,
seemed
that's
like
fair.
it stand out. But yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The build of the start really feels like the start of Distant Past.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're going through this whole story about how life fucking sucks and everything, and man, I wish I could just go back to being a fucking monkey.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
almost the whole crux of that album, and
Yeah.
it feels like that's the crux of this album too.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. The monkey.
I
shit.
I see a lot of similarities.
Yeah, the reason I don't like the song is mostly the moralizing lyrics. Like, it's like punk lyrics are usually like rebellious just mixing it up,
Yeah.
but this is so Twitter mainstream,
Yeah.
like fitting in kind of lyrics and everything. It's like Alex Jones is bad lyrics, basically.
Yeah.
Like he's like, you know, my neighbors look different from me and they think that the earth is round and everything, that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. It really irked me at first, but then I was like, across the whole album, it's only like this song and a bit of Return to Monk that strikes that, and so it's not that bad. I know a lot of people online, at least on Rhyme, were like, "This is lame," but like, yeah, it's not that bad. And like,
Right,
it's like
okay, I
people on
see what
Twitter
you're saying.
going like, "Flat Earthers are stupid," and it's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
This is not like, it's
So
like
you-
the
so you
easiest
thi-
shot you could ever take.
So you think that they weren't trying to make fun of the people saying, "Oh,
No,
the
almost
science is
certainly
stupid."
not,
You're
yeah.
saying that, yeah,
Because he's talking about adrenochrome and everything. It's so QAnon. He also pronounces that word wrong.
How
It's
do you pronounce it?
adrenochrome.
Oh.
yeah, but like for a song,
I guess, yeah. But
people
yeah.
butcher words.
I guess so, yeah. But can you imagine being a Swede and your fucking American singer is like, I want to sing this song about QAnon, and you're like, I have no idea about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But go for it, dude. Like, like, I don't know any of this American politics, but shit, yeah.
It becomes a song.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
becomes catchy. But yeah, it didn't grab me
No.
anyway. It was
I
just
thought
like,
it was a sample at first.
yeah.
And then
I
I
thought it
was
was an
like-
interlude. I thought it was going to be 30 seconds and just like, they're putting creepy crawlies in the vaccines.
Yeah.
But next song.
Yeah.
It was like so long.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, oh, get to the song, please. You know?
Yeah.
It did feel the most surface level song. Like there was
Yeah.
like once you heard it, it was like, okay, that was it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, not every song has to. Well, I mean, yeah.
You'd hope so. Like,
Yeah, every song other than this is good, so yeah. But
Pretty
yeah.
much, yeah.
Yeah. Is it a cognitive trade-off?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
so the
It's so catchy.
Yeah.
The song's sick.
It's
yeah.
really
I'm
nice.
so glad you agree with me. I was
Dude.
thinking you were like not going to be hot on this album, and it would be like one I like. But,
No,
like,
dude.
Yeah, this album's
It's
sick.
punk. I love punk.
I
and
guess
it's-
that's true. Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't listened to a lot of dance punk, so this was new for me.
no, definitely same for me. Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But it was it was really refreshing.
Yeah,
I haven't heard
yeah,
anything
yeah.
like this. Really,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
I was driving, so I was like obviously a bit distracted. But that was the only song change that wasn't big in my head.
True.
Which I really liked for everything else because it was such a distinct. And now here's something else. But once I recognized, oh shit, we're in a different song, and we're now in proper storytelling, not fucking moaning about
Whatever it was.
Oh, So, yeah.
No, dude, you know why that happened? It was your prefrontal cortex.
Of course, my cognitive trade-off. That feels again, and like that to me felt very everything. So no, specifically those two songs. Felt
Okay,
very, and, it's like, and
sure.
they do have very similar sounds. Like, and to me, anyway.
You just came on this show just to like.
Hang on, you're the lead singer from everything.
Yeah.
I will say it was my favorite album last year, so it was hard for me not to like.
Right.
Okay.
But I was more saying like I fucking love this song because Creepy Crawlies in my mind felt like a poor attempt. This would fucking nailed it. This
Yeah.
was we're trying to tell a bigger story through weird lyrics and fun sounds, and like you're gonna pick it up whether you like it or not.
Lyrics are better.
Well, I
Way
was just
fucking
going to say, yeah, because Creepy Crawly does like the conspiratorial mad thing and then becomes a song. This does the story thing and has a really catchy, good song.
Yeah, that's what I
underneath
mean.
it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I was gonna like this for those of you who haven't listened to the album yet. You should listen to the album before you watch our reviews. What are you doing? But in case you haven't yet, it's basically this like the story of evolution told very simply, very very simply. But it's so captivating. Even as simple
Yeah,
as it is.
isn't it crazy?
It's
Yeah,
so
I don't know
good.
why. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah.
I put in my notes weirdly funky. This
Yeah,
is a
100%.
weirdly funky song.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that it's funky?
No, the bass line's crazy.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so good.
There's another. Yeah, there's a. No, I don't want to keep skipping ahead, but I think the next song has like
One
Yeah,
later?
yeah.
one of my
big-
favorite bass lines.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Ain't No Thief is the next one.
Oh, Ain't No Thief.
Ain't
yeah,
No
yeah.
Thief was so good.
Yeah, so it kicks so hard. And the lyrics of this are so funny.
Yeah.
Like when he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's, and I think your grandma gave it to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
as a gift.
Grandma, yeah.
As a
Yeah.
gift.
That's the jacket I got from my grandma. Fucking great line. Yeah, it's so good.
Jacket I got from
Yeah.
my grandma. Yeah, yeah. I opened up my coat jacket and there were about 6 or 7 lighters in there.
This is something he wrote when he was plastered, and he's just like, that's funny.
Who is he taking shots at?
I
Like
don't
just some
know.
guy who lies and steals shit.
Yeah.
Like it's just such a nonsensical. Yeah. But then the song is like so hard and
Yeah.
fast. Like yeah, this song's sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't no thief. We just got the same stuff.
Stop, yeah. Yeah.
So quit bitching, motherfucker.
He says
Yeah.
motherfucker so much in this song.
Yeah.
Again, I think shows that they know how to pace their album, where it kept being like, okay, sweet, we're back into something heavier.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah, the song's sick.
It's so funny. Yeah, when he's just like, oh yeah, that lighter's the same one that I got.
And it's specifically made for me.
Yeah, my dad made it for me or whatever.
Yeah. So there's like a bit where the background singer's singing, and he's like, I graduated from Boy Scouts, and my dad was so proud of me that he had that lighter specifically made in the image of your lighter.
Nothing's rhyming. It's not even a
He's just
song.
stumbling around.
It's really funny.
It's so stupid.
Like this is not something you would like put on and like groove to. This is something you listen to and like laugh at. But also like the bass line is fucking.
Yeah.
Well, no. So
This is-
I think this is one of these songs that, and I'm so sorry,
Yeah.
that will. You initially it's like, oh, you just chuck it on because the lyrics are funny, and then eventually it just makes its way into a playlist,
Yeah.
and
It
then
could be,
30 plays later, you're like, holy shit, this is like ain't no thief, and,
This song grew on
and then
me.
it
Yeah.
reminds you, holy shit, that's right, he graduated from Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
You go back and laugh at it.
It's just all bullshit.
It's so good, like
It's all bullshit.
yeah.
There's like crash your car music. Like it's so fast and
genuinely,
banging. I'm like driving
That's
over here. I was
great,
like,
yeah.
fuck, I'm gonna hit
it's
something.
so good.
That's gone so fast.
Just the opening guitars. It's like wake up. You're
Yeah,
listening to a new
definitely.
song.
Yeah. Which is so good after one of these interludes where my brain's turning off.
Yeah.
I don't know why these
Just kicks
interludes
you
are in
back
here.
into
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Maybe if we haven't listened to the album enough, and there is some like weird reason, story reason,
And that's something that
I
I genuinely, as like a what's the correct word? Someone that takes in, like
Absorb?
an audience member. What's like a better way for that? A better word for that?
viewer,
As a consumer,
As a consumer, yeah, I'm trying to take in the full effect of an album.
Yeah.
Is something that I'm trying to get better at, but is something that I also am trying to keep in mind now with these flows. And everything else seemed impeccable except for these fucking interludes.
maybe.
The last interlude.
Dude, the last interlude works. Yeah.
I was gonna because it gets like weirdly techy. I think,
Yeah.
and they use a lot of. And to me, I'm just
It's
like
glitching.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the world is getting more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Return to Monk. Like,
And it's also slowly hyping you up to leave
Yeah.
society, be
The
a
chant.
monkey.
Oh,
yeah.
The next one's Really Big Boy, or like, what is it called actually?
I think it's just called Big Boy.
Oh, Big Boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I keep forgetting.
Really big boy.
Really big. Okay,
got
this
big-
song.
This boy is big, by the way.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck. Put
But,
up Big
okay.
Chunkus. That's who I imagined as the big boy, just Big Chunkus.
The music video. Just
Have you?
pictures of Big Chungus in like
Shitty
space
fucking
and
memes.
shit. Yeah, climbing
Oh.
down from the trees.
I was gonna say, have you seen that video of the guy with the saxophone following fat people around? I remember I saw that
we
in the
put it
Jesse.
We were talking about the. Oh yeah.
And then I remembered, I was like, I can't say that on the podcast.
Right.
Like, Incredible.
This song, okay, speaking of influences, there's a random Ween song called Big Fat Fuck from like
Oh, yeah,
the 2005. You think you've heard it?
yeah, well, I got a mate
not-
that's really into Ween.
Really?
And so he's
Okay.
showing me a bunch of stuff. So
Okay, this song is not that big even for Ween fans, but I fucking love that song so much. It's like feeling like a big fat fuck, and like the
Oh,
whole song.
you've shown me
Yeah,
this
yeah,
song,
yeah,
yeah.
It's such a sick song, and I'm pretty sure they might have been inspired because the instrumental of this song sounds like it as well. It's like bouncy, like.
It's got that feeling. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm big, I'm here, let's fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's sort of like
Big
that.
fan.
yeah,
Fuck.
and I loved. I genuinely, it took me a second to be like, is this the same vocalist? Like, it is such. It,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
felt
yeah.
like such a
Yeah, he
different
mixed it
sound.
up.
It was really cool.
This song, because it was
Nah,
so long,
This song's great. Dude.
it's good. I'm
It
just,
is too long.
It is
Yeah.
too long.
It is, and the fun.
a
Okay,
little bit-
how I feel about this song. I'm so surprised you guys like it as well because I feel like the band themselves were like, "This song isn't going to do well. This isn't our best song. Let's just fuck around." Because they
It's-
fucked up a bunch of stuff.
Exactly, but
If
that's
they-
why it's great.
No, well, in parts.
Yeah.
But there's like the backup vocals when they go like with me, and it sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Like, and then at the end when he's like, he's a big boy. All the people in the club say,
Oh, the British
don't you
guy,
want
yeah,
it?"
what the
That
fuck?
sucks. And I'm
Yeah.
like, they were just like they didn't care. Like
Yeah.
I don't know why this song's like 5 minutes long. Like
It's charming when a band does something bad and they put it in their album and like they sort of own that it's so bad.
But, like,
that's
yeah,
sort of this
I
song.
think they
It's
could
got-
have recognized the strength of this song, but
Yeah.
instead of fucking it up.
So you
hard.
would just say cut the ending.
cut the ending
footage.
and don't do that shit with the weird backing vocalist. It's just
It was weird.
it's mostly just because I'm like, respect yourself. You're the big
Yeah,
boy.
no,
like,
100%. And
Big boy doesn't need another boy to say he's big. Big boy say himself the
"Aren't
big
you my
boy.
big boy.
what you were saying with the. Oh no, just fucking space. That's terrible. What were you saying?
Give him time to load.
What were you saying 2 seconds ago? Sorry, you appreciate when artists like put something that's a little bit more low effort, I guess. You said it in better words.
When I meant bad, I mean like sonically it's like messy. The song
Yeah,
bad, but they own it and then it becomes good.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it just feels different when compared to other songs on this album that clearly have such meticulous care over each individual piece that it's very strange that it's like of all the songs to kind of play around and not really feel like it has a sense of purpose. It's like
you do some silly
song. If you're gonna do a silly song, it's
okay.
Big
Yeah,
Boy.
I see that.
Big Boy.
Yeah, like the title.
Would you take another song over Big Boy, not knowing what that song is?
Oh,
No way.
Big Boy. Well, okay, I know you love this song.
No! Are you kidding?
Don't change it. Even though I said you should cut the end.
No, it's because I love this song so much that I want it to be better. But you go on,
I
sorry.
want to ask you why you like it after I answer this question.
Okay, yeah.
This song is really. What was the question? Shit.
God damn it.
I know.
It feels the fact that Big Boy.
Oh, what would I pick over it or something like that?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, no. My question was, would you take a new song over Big Boy?
What does that mean?
If
Like
it had
a new-
if it had the same level of production as the rest of the album.
I don't know what that song would sound like, so I can't answer.
Okay.
I guess like I'll answer it this way. In the track list, Big Boy's not my favorite song. It's
Yeah,
good. So what is your favorite
No.
song? Okay. It's good. It's got really good things about it.
Yeah.
And I like that it's like a self-confidence thing gone sexy, gone wrong.
Gone sexual.
All capital. Yeah, gone sexual. Thank
Yeah.
you. All, with 3 exclamation marks. It's funny. It's a
Bro,
funny
it's
song.
so funny.
It
yeah.
is really
I
funny.
love when he's like, I pay my rent so I got somewhere to sleep. It's like, why would you... Okay.
Like, yeah, you should do that. Good.
And like, yeah, when his voice fucks up so bad, he said something like, I look like a cowboy, I got a fucking hat. And his voice just dies, like, as
No, I
he's saying
love
it.
it.
Like, yeah. And the bass line as well, when he's like, how's it go? Like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's so sick, yeah.
And then the drums come in like halfway through. Like they're
Yeah,
where to want to
yeah,
come
yeah.
in. And then
Oh,
when
is
they
that
come
right?
in, and then they come in, it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
drums across this whole album are a lot of fun. They're all over the place in like a
It's like a break beat in this one.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Why do you like about this song? You're really passionate about this song.
Yeah.
What are the things you really... Is it the humor? that
It's
you really
funny. Yeah, it's catchy. I don't know. I fucking love driving around listening to this song. I'm just like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
You
I'm
are...
like, yeah.
You're a tall drink of water. Like, you're a big boy.
This song represents me.
You're
Yeah.
both kind of like big boys.
Yeah, you're a small
of a
boy.
big boy.
Yeah, this
I'm
song.
a
That's why you don't like
troglodyte.
this song. Yeah, you're a troglodyte.
I'm a troglodyte.
You evolved a bit too late.
You're a punk rock loser? Yeah.
I'm
I'm
really
cool.
cool. Yeah.
I'm really cool.
It's a race to get to
Really
that
cool.
joke.
Yeah, which song represents you? This song is totally
Probably
me.
creepy crawlers.
Because
You're such a creepy crawler.
you are in a lot of vaccines.
What?
That's
My
true.
DNA. I cure cancer, folks.
Oh,
Put
God.
me in your bloodstream.
Your bloodstream.
Put me in your bloodstream. So next song, ADD. Sorry, were you going to say more?
That's
Or-
the one song?
Yes.
I didn't skip it, but I tuned
No.
out.
ADD is the second worst song, I
Well,
reckon. Yeah.
I was going to say about this song, it's like, I like the concept because I think the singer himself has ADD. So it's like, it's about him. It's confessional. I didn't think he went that far with it.
Yeah.
Or musically to match it. I would have loved some like sort of frantic thing going on.
100%.
His
It's
attention
still
span.
good. Like, it is fast paced.
Yeah.
Like,
And he,
attention
not bad.
deficit
he
disorder.
talks about ADD in other songs too.
That's
Correct.
cool. Yeah.
So it's like
Correct.
we've already kind of covered this.
No, but a lot of the lyrics show up in multiple places. I wonder
Yeah.
if they just wrote the lyrics in like 2 weeks and it was just what he was
Wouldn't
thinking
surprise
about or
me.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't mind, you know.
No. But
the
it's,
album having
it's
that focus.
But if you, I think if anything, the song really would have benefited, as you say, by just going deeper. Like,
Yeah.
just sit with the idea for a bit longer.
Yeah, and then have the music to match it.
Yeah.
But like, it was okay. It wasn't bad.
No,
I don't
it's
think
good.
any of
And
these
it's still
songs are
funny.
bad
No.
except Creepy Crawlers.
Except Creepy Crawlers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably
like it.
the lowest song. We agree so much. Like,
I-
other than... Yeah.
I think ADD is worse than Creepy Crawlies.
Right.
But that's
That's fair, yeah.
Wait, Josh,
It's
we're,
got-
we're so alike right now. I'm going to count down. I'm going to say the same word. Okay, you
Okay,
ready?
all right.
3, 2, 1.
Egg.
How do we do that?
Oh, what?
That's so stupid.
That's-
You're just like, oh, fuck.
Well, no, I'm like, either. This is a constructed bit.
yeah,
that's like
it's the stupidest
that's
constructed
sad.
bit of it. Yeah, it
And-
really is.
Or it's
fucking
not
sad.
a constructed bit. In which case, like, I guess, let's
No.
think you both said egg.
We were like, bro,
No,
we're going to pick up girls with this. We're gonna impress
With
them.
a
Tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, I guess if I can say his word at the same time." They go, "What?"
And they're like, we just
What are you
planned
talking
that
about?
3 seconds ago. Like, it's so obvious.
And we go, "Ha, you're sharp."
The worst part is that you picked the word egg.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean? I didn't think
What's wrong with egg?
because that's your big payoff is like what we're both gonna say. Like that's how
Well,
in sync you are. You're in sync
It's
over
manageable.
eggs.
Yeah.
Egg is like
Dude,
realistic.
if I had to remember
Anything
anything
for-
longer than 3 letters, I'm not sure I could do
Oh
it.
my.
Eggs, there's no chance.
Fuck, I'm gone.
What are they? What?
This is a big tangent.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, go on.
Everything.
There's actually, no, there's. I really wish I knew the name of the language, but there's a couple of languages. I want to say there's some in the Eastern Bloc and some in North Africa that when they were developing a counting system, they had 1, 2, 3, and many. As soon as you went over
Many.
as soon as you went over 3, they went to many.
That's
And
sick.
talking to adults like who have grown up in this, and then they come over to like the Western world or whatever, and they're trying to be taught math. It is brutal for their
This happens
mind.
now.
Oh, I could see that.
It is
I could see that, yeah.
brutal for their brain to
Yeah,
wrap
right, yeah.
because in their head you have 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, many seeds.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you have 4 or 10. You have many.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you add 4 to 10 seeds? You're adding many to many. Like it just It was really. I wish I knew more about it to tell you guys,
Right,
but it
yeah.
is
No, I could definitely see
fascinating
that.
how the ways in which you're taught when you're younger
Yes.
really build the framework.
And
of
just
the language.
linguistics, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's not a very the groupings are not very fair because you could have 3 fruit trees and you have 3
Yeah, no,
fruit
it's-
trees, or 4 fruit trees and you have many of them.
Look, it's not an
No, I'm not
effective.
saying
It's
that,
not
I'm
an
saying
effective counting measure by any means.
That's crazy. They
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
10.
But you know,
No. Yeah, which is like they don't even have a full number system. Like we are in what base 10, I think technically.
yeah, yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
How do you guys...
I don't
surprised?
I don't fucking know.
Yes, we're in base 10. Yeah,
Well, I didn't know.
Well, I
that.
was just I was
Okay,
trying
yeah.
to remember.
Decimal. Yeah.
Did you know it was base 10? Comment if you did.
But I think most places are
Hey
base 10.
Isaac, put
But
the album name in hexadecimal here.
F-BGH.
anyway,
Now binary.
but yeah, and then there's Leave Society, Be a Monkey. Leave
Well,
Society.
I mean,
Oh.
sorry, not to cut you off.
Okay, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a small interlude and it gets techie. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
whatever.
But that chant hypes you up for it.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
so good
Yes.
because they mixed it so well as well. Like it's quiet in the background. Leave society. Be a monkey, and then like it's so
yeah,
much
the
louder. The
da-da-da-da-da-da.
guitars come in so
It's
hard.
so good.
And you know why? That's a fucking good interlude because it means something. It's doing something for the album. It's
I mean,
not
these,
just
okay, we can't
fucking
harp on
swished
about
in.
these other shit. 'Cause it's
Nah.
like 35 seconds total.
Fuck
These
you.
other
They're
interludes.
very fair with the interludes. Yeah, they're not doing like 4-minute things.
No,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I don't
yeah.
think they are being fair with the interludes.
Yeah, but
Because
they made a
one's
mistake.
No,
like, you
because
know,
one's 30 seconds and one's 40 seconds. So they're clearly.
That's not that bad.
No. But I'm
So
saying
your memory's crazy.
no. But I'm
Are you a
saying
monkey?
that they're clearly.
Sorry.
They're clearly think like they're not just like, oh, we'll just put in a 30-second snippet. Like they're picking pieces of music to put in here. Like I just can't understand the
Whatever.
rationalization.
Yeah.
That there is probably some meaning behind.
Lots of bands do this. You know,
Yeah.
they have some
They're
bad
idiots.
songs. It's an
And
impressive album.
And I
but-
am smarter because I don't like it.
Have his brain extrude upwards.
Ooh.
This is a monkey-themed song, and there's a lot of monkey-themed lyrics on this album. And I was gonna say that's
You can get
sick.
to it too.
Oh, well, maybe a different thing because
Yeah.
like a lot of albums you'll listen to like a Charlie XCX album, and it's like all the songs are about like boys,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah.
and then you listen to this and it's about fucking monkeys. How
Yeah.
sick is that? You know,
Yeah.
you got an album that's
By the way,
mostly
can
about
we
monkeys.
just take 10 seconds just to talk about monkeys in general?
Yeah.
How fucking cool they are.
How
Yeah,
awesome
great.
monkeys
I love
are.
apes as well. Like they're so.
Why couldn't
fucking
this
cool.
album be called Monkey World? It's so much better.
Yeah.
Like, I'd remember it so much
I'll
better.
tell you why it can't be Monkey World. Or Monkcare. It could be Monkcare.
Monka World.
Because it's in a grid and it perfectly spells cave world for the
Yeah,
art.
but Moncare wouldn't work either. You need 4 letters.
Oh, you're right. It's
You could
too
do-
many letters. You would need to.
You don't have to do a 3x3 grid on
By the
your
way,
cover.
we actually haven't talked about the art.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why
It's
not?
fine.
It didn't appeal to me. I mean, I know you like this kind of like ghetto weird YouTube animation, like bad art for bad art, you
It's
know,
not
kind of
bad
thing.
art. You
No,
think
but
it's
you
bad.
like this kind of, you know, like
Yeah, it
it's,
is.
You like your taste is trash.
How dare you?
No, it's the kind of art you make, and I'm sorry to insult. No, I'm sorry. That's rude.
Oh,
I'm
the
sorry.
truth comes out.
No, but like it's. I don't.
truth finally fucking comes out.
Yeah, you know that the kind of art I
How
make
dare
is
you,
bad
by
as
the way.
well. Like, it's
So,
just
okay,
fucking scratchy.
But you don't think it's effective?
No, I mean, like, I was scrolling through the rhyme charts, how I found this album, and I was like, "Oi!" And then I clicked on it, and it's dance punk or whatever. That's the only reason I listened to it, because it was like a cool genre or something like that, you know.
Dude,
This album art does not appeal to me.
So, have you listened to any of their previous albums?
No,
before?
I've never heard of Viagra Boys before. I mean, okay, so our thing, we said this, you probably heard this, is that we're the laziest music reviewers.
That is true.
And you're given a real good application right now by having heard this album once. You're making a good case to be a member of the All Bums.
Jesse was too well read.
He's out. He's
he
gone.
knows too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, I wanted to say on this, the
Yeah.
best line is the way he says banana.
Oh yeah. Swing on down to your local jungle. You can hang out and eat a banana.
Banana. It's so good. Put the banana here.
Oh,
Banana.
the next line when he says, "Down in the jungle, ain't nobody vaccinated." I wanted to get
Yeah.
into this because I had a return to monk face and a narco-primitivist face where I was like, we should all leave society, and I don't believe that
Were you
anymore.
serious about that? You were like,
I was,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I was 20, but like, yeah, I was serious about that. But yeah, so we had some arguments about that. But like,
What's the fun?
yeah. But like, it is true that you have way less infectious diseases. Coronavirus wouldn't exist in that society because, for one, you're not sedentary. You're not staying in the same place around your own poo and everything.
Yeah.
You don't have domesticated animals. You're not getting shit from all the animals and stuff. And you don't have, like, really high population density.
Yeah, it's
even
the
if you
density
generate a
that fucks
disease, it doesn't spread. Like, no one else will get it or whatever.
The thing that
There was so much less infectious disease,
No,
and that's
no,
like
no.
What about, like, AIDS?
That's a consensus.
No,
AIDS
no.
didn't exist until 1980.
Oh,
Do you say age?
No, AIDS.
AIDS did not exist
Yeah,
until
but
like
are
the
you
70s or
saying
the 1980.
If you're saying if we delete everything and just become monkeys without civilization it ever existed?
I'm not saying literally
Wait, what?
monkeys. I'm
No,
saying
no.
prehistoric people before civilization,
Yeah.
before
Oh,
agriculture,
okay.
domestication, and living in
the
sedentary
only-
societies.
the only reason
You don't have to have vaccines. So it's like,
Yeah.
this guy, this singer is obviously saying, oh, you know, part of the reason that right-wing nuts want to go back to society is I don't want to get vaccinated. And it's like, they're correct about that. That's the one thing. You can't give them, like, everything else, I don't want to, but like, they are right that you don't need vaccines when you're a primitive
yeah,
society.
100%. The only
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
the Black Plague became the Black Plague is because everyone was
Yes.
hunkered in cities.
Yes.
Way overpopulated.
Yeah.
And then people would go from the overpopulated city to another overpopulated city. Like, it was just turmoil.
Yeah, you would not have it. Anyway, sorry.
I don't know if we want to get into this debate about return
Yeah.
to monk because you're not serious about it.
No, but like, I will talk.
I think it's valid to acknowledge that there are virtues
Yes.
that society has lost.
Yes. And there are also
Yeah.
downsides to
Yeah.
being a monkey.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
huge ones. I think
Like
I
you
think
don't
it's
get
better-
you don't get plagues, but you also don't get fucking Medicare.
Medicine,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Medicine's
Like
huge.
yeah, there's
The
Yeah,
life
you have so
expectancy
much more
drops.
maternal death.
Yeah.
You also have a
Rape.
huge amount of murder and rape. Yes, you're also not educated. But also, people weren't educated really, peasants, until like 1900 or whatever.
Yeah,
they were
that's
so fucking stupid in civilization for so long. So I'm not sure civilization was actually good for learning numbers.
Yeah.
For most people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
1, 2, 3, many. Like genuinely,
That's all you
no,
need,
like
bro.
that's how it starts.
How
Yeah,
many?
yeah.
How many
like,
skills do you want? Many.
Many.
Many
Goddamn
skills.
right.
Hit me with many. Yeah, this song rules. It's
This is
so
your-
high
is this
paced.
your
Yeah,
favorite?
really
Always
good.
Yes,
big one.
yeah. Leave society, be a monkey. That shit's so catchy.
So catchy.
And he's like, leave your job, collect some sticks,
Yeah.
find a tree, move into it. Like, I was thinking, you know
It's
how
so good.
You know how Swimming Pools by Kendrick Lamar? It's
Yeah.
like an anti-drinking song,
Yeah.
but people use it as a drinking song.
Yeah.
I was thinking this song's kind of like that. Like he's
Yes.
making fun of Return to Monks, but like as a vaguely Return to Monk person, it's like sick. This is
Yeah.
our anthem, you know? Leave your job, collect
Yeah.
some sticks. Like it's
Go find a
reductive, but
tree,
sick.
live in it.
Yeah, move into it.
It has that weird part where it like slows down and then like it was like a newsreader voice.
Yes, that
Yeah.
bit's hype too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it also really works.
Yes.
Because like this song's pretty long as well. I think it's one of the longer
Yes,
ones.
yeah.
And like it has like movements. And
Yeah,
it's good.
No, yeah.
really
It is good how it peaks really hard and then builds and then falls off. Did you know? So he's like, a man has his head cut off in Japan. This was
Yes!
released on the same day that Shinzo Abe died.
Yes.
Which is a pretty huge coincidence. I don't know if you know the ex-Japanese prime minister. But anyway, he didn't have his head cut off.
Oh wait, sorry. Was that the guy that got shot by like
Yeah.
a homemade shotgun?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
crazy?
In Japan, yeah.
Yeah,
Because they don't
yeah.
have many guns in Japan. So yeah. I mean, you know, just a coincidence. I mean,
It's crazy. The
but,
day.
Yeah. The same
What?
day.
Just out of curiosity, was it the day that he got shot or the day actually he passed in hospital?
I don't know.
I think he died the day, right? He was killed. I think he
I
was killed
thought
pretty
it-
soon after he.
Oh shit! Okay,
I
damn.
think.
I mean, look, I can't imagine a homemade shotgun does too much good for you, but...
Sick song. You guys like it? Did you like it?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Okay,
I don't think it was my favorite, but I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
And it was in a similar sense to Big Boy. I kept looking, going, "Oh, we're still in it," but it was good. You know what I mean? I was like, "Yes."
It was a
there's
long
more
song, but it
fucking
deserved.
monkey.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yes.
This song ties a lot of the other ideas of the other songs together
Yes.
as well. It mentions the other songs.
Fantastic, like final song.
Yeah.
Just ties the shoelace. It was really nice.
Going back to like trying to enjoy albums as a full piece, listening to this fully through, like really, like
Yeah.
reinforced that idea because of
True.
that last song.
Yeah.
It also helps that it's so consistent. Like so many of
Yeah.
the songs, there's not that many lulls. So yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I love the song. And then at the end, he's like, "They're killing each other, man. They're shooting everyone." It's
Out
like,
there,
that's hype. They're killing
Oh
each other.
yeah, I wanted to say this too. There's a part where he's just like they're killing each other with like sticks and bones,
Yes,
something like that,
and little
then-
bits of mud.
and then the 2001: A Space Odyssey timpanis, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
What the
They're
fuck?
playing
Actually,
in the thing.
oh, do you think that's a reference?
I think
Oh,
so.
Yeah, definitely.
okay. Because
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
have on the album cover that monolith, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's a reference.
There's
obviously.
a lot of references across
To
the
2001.
whole album.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
What-
yeah,
what
not even
albums?
just specifically to 2001.
To everything,
like,
everything.
like I think this, like, well, no, in the same way with like every artist, like these
Yeah.
guys are just like, let's find everything
No.
that we love and put it.
I
into
do
an
think they
album.
take inspiration. Yeah.
I will say they're not an everything and everything clone. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Yeah, you don't
And I don't
actually
think they're trying
disparage
to.
them too much.
No. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had like a fantastic sound. Play the distant past opening voice and the
Get us
creepy
2
callies.
copyright strikes.
Yeah, and the creepy callies opening thing. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
Drag my tongue across the sand, so happy just to crawl across the land. Soon I'll be the best around. I'm gonna keep my plunder underground hard.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah. So you guys want to
Sorry
change your
for the
number
next one.
rating at all?
I'm happy with that.
What did I say? A 7.
Yeah.
I think so. I think if I gave it I think songs on the album are higher, but the album as a whole, I'm happy.
That's
I'm
fair.
happy with a 7.
I would say I'll maybe Return to Monk, but none of these songs stand out as one of my favorites to come out this year. The kind of shit I just listen to on repeat.
Yeah.
But it's so consistently good. that it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Weirdly, Punk Rock Loser might end
Okay.
up in a playlist, and same with Ain't No Thief.
That'd be a crazy
okay.
playlist.
I
That's
think-
just
yeah,
kicking in.
anything
Yeah.
on a
like-
playlist.
I think those two songs are the ones that I'll take from this album, and the rest of them are kind of like I just like.
Fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a weird thing that I've noticed. I don't think we're similar, you guys and I, alike on this point, but I won't be coming back to this album to listen to it in its entirety super soon, though I think it's great. It's weird. I don't know how to deal with this like feeling because I love listening to it. I've listened to it like 4 times now. I'm kind of good. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like I think what will stop me is the interludes, and I'm not even joking. Like no, because when you get in your car and you hit play, it's so nice to do it on an album or a playlist where you
I know.
don't need to think.
But 70 seconds driving around is not that much time, you know? Like,
No, I get it, but it's like I'd much rather put on something
Okay, yeah.
that isn't gonna have the 70 seconds.
You might have ADD.
Okay, maybe. Shit,
No,
I
sorry, I don't mean that as an
No,
insult. I'm sorry, yeah.
no. Genuinely, I've
Yeah.
had a couple of people like look me in the eye and be like, "You should get that checked out." So I'm
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Why
shit,
they look me in the
shit.
eye?
And you're like
Like
skidding
you-
around, your eyes are like...
Yeah,
can't look
100%.
Yeah, because you got so much ADHD.
Because then you get in the whole like self-diagnosis thing of like
Yeah.
I don't want to put like
Yeah.
give myself symptoms kind of thing. It's like,
but
so
we've got like the schizo, the ADD, and the autist here. We're all self-diagnosed, so yeah.
we're going.
But yeah, anyway.
What do you say? I don't think we're similar, you guys and I. No, yeah. So I really like this album, but I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna sit down and listen to it for a while. I'm gonna give it a break, and then, whereas Hellfire, since then I've listened to it like multiple times.
Who was
I
that
don't
by?
know. Black Midi,
Oh, okay.
really good album.
You're clearly not an old bum scholar.
No.
Disappointing.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you to Riley for jumping on with us.
Thanks for having me. It's a
Anytime.
pleasure.
Anytime. And yeah, that was our review of Cave World.
I'm gonna be a sucker so they don't have to. You guys should like, subscribe, and genuinely try and. No. I'm not even fucking with you guys.
This is his opinion. This does not represent
No,
the opinions
don't
of all bums.
subscribe. Don't like.
If you guys like this show, you should be sharing it with your friends. That's how this shit spreads.
Because we are. We're sharing with all our friends.
Like,
Almost everyone subscribe to this channel.
I sent the Drake review to a mate.
Bro,
Let's
hell yeah.
go!
Thanks, man.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you guys like
Another
this
subscriber.
shit,
Hell yeah,
bro.
bro. Can total these
you.
up